Here's a Dallas Cowboys photo number 2. Gonna screen share everybody in the break. Carlos at the bottom, Terrence at the top. Gonna copy. We're going to random, and we're gonna hit random 7 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Eugene, you're at the bottom. Terrence at the top. Gonna copy, and we're gonna paste it in to our Cowboys spreadsheet. Here we go. We're throwing out a bunch of letters. Terrence, you got A. Rick with B. Terrence C. Mike Smith D. Kyle F. Robert S. You got G. Last name starts with G. Coming out to you, Mike B. H. Carlos J. Mike B. L. Carlos M. Mike Smith N. Josh A. You got O. Steve S. You got P. Robert S. with R. Steve S. S. Jacqueline C. You got T. Eugene P. You got W. All right. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So, Steve, does anybody want to trade for the Cowboys in this thing? Man, I'll have the NASCAR stuff later this week. That's when I'll have the NASCAR stuff. Be a little bit later this week. Gonna get some of that press pass 5-star. So that'll be cool. Josh says O is for trade. So he says letter O is for trade. Who is O? Hold on, I'll tell you who O is. Terrell Owens. W has a lot, man. Randy White, Danny White. A lot of W's. Yeah, Kyle Orton. Who's B? Kevin Burnett. Now, what I'm looking at is the Series 2 Dallas Cowboys checklist from TriStar, because this one doesn't have a checklist. The one we're looking at, this one doesn't have a checklist. This just has these names plus more and many more. But if you look on the Series 2 TriStar checklist right here, here's a link. You can see that those names, and just like all the TriStar products, they're going to have those same guys recycled back into this. That's what they do. So, this one doesn't have the checklist. So I threw out about, let me see, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6. I threw out 9 letters that weren't on the previous checklist. So, yep, they got the big dogs in this. Emmett, Aikman. They're giving away like this helmet is a grand prize. Like somewhere in here, it's going to be a signed by 35 players, full-size helmets. And then there's an Emmitt Smith autographed full-size helmet somewhere in here somewhere too. So, but anyway, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Here we go. How would you random what? How would I random this or this? Emmitt Smith would go to the guy that has S. This one would get randomed. And this would get randomed here. So, all right, let's do it. They're telling me to break. Stop with 100 questions. Okay, that's what everybody's saying. All right, let's bust this thing. Here we go. Let's pull it out. So let's see who the heck it is, man. Is this going to be my boy Danny White? Let me see. All right, this is going to be Bob Lilly. So Bob Lilly, this is going out to Mike B. So you got a Bob Lilly. So again, that doesn't look like that's something that's going to be a case hit. 61-74, 11-time Pro Bowler. Pretty cool stuff, man. Bob Lilly, 8x10 autographed photo there. And that's going out to Mike B. So let's get this on YouTube.